Welcome back to Cabin Maker. Today, we join Marcus and the engineering team as they renovate an old stone silo tower and construct an adjoining timber frame warehouse. Their biggest challenges include reinforcing the concrete foundation, erecting a massive octagonal roof truss system, and anchoring mechanical connections directly to the roof. Curved stone walls amidst transitional snowy weather. Let's head to the job site to follow this complex build right now. Marcus and his construction crew drive on the site using a truck and a Bobcat MT85 mini track loader. Quickly use a handheld chainsaw to cut down large trees and excavate deep roots to completely clear the interior of the old stone silo tower. The worker uses a heavy-duty sledgehammer to break up the rugged stone and cut away excess concrete near the base of the wall, clearing the tower entrance before bringing in the mini loader to haul out the construction debris. The crew installs the utility piping system beneath the silo floor, levels the gravel base with shovels, and runs a high-capacity vibratory plate compactor to tightly compact the sub-base gravel to prevent future mechanical settling. To thoroughly clean the rugged surface of the stone silo, a worker standing on a tall ladder uses a high-pressure water washer to blast away years of dirt and moss before proceeding with the foundation reinforcement concrete pour. The crew lays down a transparent plast vapor barrier membrane to prevent moisture from rising from the ground, overlays green epoxy, coat-coated rebar, and ties them securely into a load, buries steel mesh to reinforce the concrete slab's structural integrity. From a transit mixer, fresh, gray concrete is discharged continuously through a chute into the narrow entryway, where workers use rakes to spread it evenly and use a yellow long-handled bull float to smooth the surface. High above, a worker standing in the basket of a snorkel boom lift uses a specialized blower to clear out old mortar dust. Then meticulously applies cement mortar and lays natural stones, securely reinforce the tower's parapet wall. In the woodshop, Marcus secures a large octagonal timber post with ratchet straps. Use a hand router to cut mortises, and finishes tight mortise and tenon joints with hand chisels for the load. Bury octagonal roof truss system. The worker uses a red line laser level to precisely lay out reference on the stone wall. Bolts down a system of parallel load, bury timber floor joists, and then installs waterproof plywood, subflooring over the timber wall, framing under high-power work lights. The crew uses hammers to drive wooden pegs, securing the large timber beams, utilizes a Genie telehandler to position vertical columns, and installs the common rafters using impact driver before laying down a brack waterproof underlayment membrane to protect the roof. Marcus operates a yellow Powermatic hollow chisel mortiser to cut precise square mortises in thick timber blocks, then coordinates with a colleague on a scissor lift to hammer, drill, and anchor the load, bury columns securely to the curved stone wall. weatherize the timber frame of the annex tower. The crew uses a lift to wrap white Tyvek house wrap over the framing, positions large glass window frames into the wooden rough openings, and applies silicone caulk to prevent leaks. Inside the circular stone tower, a worker uses a handheld grinder paired with a specialized dick sander to smooth the wooden floor, then uses a shop vac to clean up sawdust before applying a protective top coat. The crew meticulously fits thick wooden treads on the central steel spindle of the spiral staircase, tightening the mechanical threaded rods with impact wrench to ensure maximum load capacity for this vertical circulation structure. In the outer patio area, a worker uses a hand trowel to level the concrete entryway while performing a stamped concrete technique with specialized molds on the expansive patio to achieve a unified natural stone aesthetic. A worker uses an angle grinder to cut off the excess threaded rods on the spiral staircase, threads rebar to act as a sturdy protective handrail, and then uses a Woodland Mills portable sawmill to mill a large log into thick slabs. Inside the circular tower, a worker uses an electric screwdriver and steel L brackets to anchor. The load, buried timber framing flush against the curved stone wall, then shapes the live edge bar countertop with a hand router to highlight the wood's natural grain. To craft the decorative ceiling light fixture, the craftsman uses an axe to rough hew a large square timber frame, sands it smooth with an angle grinder, and applies a dark brown rustic protective stain before suspending it using a heavy-duty cable hoist system. Marcus assembles the bench seating frame against the curved stone wall using a cardboard template, upholsters the cushions in the shop using an electric staple gun, and use a router to cut deep channels into the octagonal tabletop to install a function drip tray. Marcus and his team have completed their challenging renovation journey. They have successfully reinforced the robust load, Barry structural beam framework, installed the dry waterproofing membrane, and erected the crisp octagonal roof system atop the old stone tower. Share your thoughts on this mechanical connection solutions in the comments as below, and subscribe to our channel to continue following our journey.